Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our HOPW arena. We are live here from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm your host, Texas Jake, alongside Zach Zero, and it's Mystico versus Rey Mysterio.
Tonight we planned for an amazing show, and honestly, with the lineup we have, I have no doubts for it.
Well, we're definitely going to get some big ratings, but as the two lock up, Rey Mysterio clearly having the strength advantage over Mystico, which is kind of a surprise considering Mystico is 5'11", 196 compared to Rey Mysterio's 5'6", 165.
I mean, they're both small people in a way. If you look at like Rey Mysterio's size in general is small, but overall they're both small wrestlers, and those two are just perfect pairing.
This is very true. After the missed dropkick by Rey Mysterio, the two are still pretty much on even ground. A missed dropkick by Mystico this time, but that time a back chop followed up by another missed dropkick because apparently these two superstars don't know how to hit dropkicks. A couple of failed kicks, the two just dancing around the ring. Another missed dropkick by Mystico. Well, what do you think of this so far?
We're only 2 minutes into this match, and I already think this match might be one of the best of the night. The quick back and forth pace.
As an arm wrench by Mystico. Well, these two superstars do have a lot of history back in their Mexican touring days before Rey Mysterio went to WCW. As the two lock up again, and Hurricane Rana by Rey Mysterio.
Honestly, these two have some of the most amazing chemistry out of anybody in professional wrestling. So this would be nothing less than great.
As Mystico hit that armbar, but Mysterio was able to escape. And it's a roll-up, but Mysterio kicks out very quickly. These two superstars are having themselves a nice fast-paced battle so far, as they both meet in the middle of the ring again. And it's an Irish whip from Rey Mysterio. He hits a back body drop. You don't see that very often from Mysterio.
A lot of these moves are not very actively seen between the two competitors.
This is very true. And so far, these two are putting on a very, very interesting match because we expected this to be a high-flying spot fest, didn't we?
Yes, but instead, they're all grounded. They're making sure they're all stuck to the mat.
Until right there.
I think what they want to do is make sure neither of them get up to the top before anything gets too crazy for them.
This is very true.
Once them gets up to the top, it's over.
This is very, very true. As a kick from Rey Mysterio, these two superstars are definitely going to put on one hell of a match as a scoop and a slam from Mystico. And a cover.
What an amazing opener we have.
But don't forget, there's a lot more to come where that came from, including a Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero memorial match.
Rest in peace, the two amazing stars, as we tribute a match for them.
And what about Bryan Danielson versus Cole Stoner?
That'll be an interesting match, to say the least.
Well, a neckbreaker from Rey Mysterio, as he's going to cover Mystico. One, and a kick out by Mystico. The two continuing to go at it, and enziguri from Rey Mysterio. Wow, this is more of what we expected, and a roll-up using the arm. And it's a kick out at one. Mystico, very resilient so far in this match.
They both, in the world of wrestling, nobody wants to lose, and how could you blame them?
It's very true. And that time, it's a single leg takedown by Mystico, and then attempted a super kick. Mysterio able to shake it off.
That's the thing. Rey Mysterio is one of the greatest in-ring competitors. No. Mysterio is one of the greatest in-ring competitors we have ever seen. So we expect a lot out of him, and he gives us exactly what we expect.
And there's Mystico with the cover, but Mysterio able to kick out rather quickly. And another cover, this time from Mysterio, but Mystico kicks out. These two superstars are definitely having themselves a really good outing. Mystico, also known as Sin Cara, and Miss Disease. He definitely has a lot of alter egos, but one thing is very consistent about Mystico. He's always very entertaining as a drop toe hold from Mystico.
He's entertaining unless you consider back in his WWE as Sin Cara and how he botched almost everything he did. But in the ring, he was amazing.
Well, so far, these two have been very even. Mysterio going for a Hurricane Rana into a pin. 1, and a kick out from Mystico. And Mystico clearly getting the better end of that as he gets a cover on Mysterio. Mysterio kicks out at 1. And a missed drop kick from Mysterio. These two are just going at it right now. Neither one of them is gaining an advantage. Leapfrog into a pin. Mysterio holding up the finger, but it's only a 1.
My apologies. I had just breaking away from the call for a minute.
That's okay. The two are dancing around the ring. Several kicks from Mystico. And a double knee drop to the back. Going for a drop kick there, but definitely a miss as Rey Mysterio and Mystico just continue to deliver a match on equal grounds. Mysterio pulls off a Hurricane Rana, picks Mystico back up. The two are just dancing around the ring.
Best opening that we could have started the show off with.
This is very true. Definitely a match of the century, even if only for the Cruiserweight fans, but still very fun so far. And that's a roll-up from Rey Mysterio, but it only gets 1. And going for a cover this time is Mystico. As we will be right back. And we're back, folks. Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Rey Mysterio pulls Mystico up, and I apologize for that, folks. He goes for an elbow drop and hits one to the knee, the back of the knee. That's interesting. A roll up from Mysterio. 1, and another kick out. These two have covered each other several times, but it has had virtually no effect on either superstar as a Hurricane Rana from Mystico. Moonsault, but it's a miss. And Mysterio rolls him up. 1, and another kick out. These two could go for days.
So many short hits going back and forth tonight.
This is just incredible so far. Just an incredible match. And a neck breaker from Rey Mysterio. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 for Mystico. Going for a drop kick, but it's a miss from Mystico. And another neck break from Mysterio. Mysterio's moveset is getting repetitive, but I think that's because he's trying to put away the high-flying Mystico.
Every single one of his moves hurts more than the last.
This is very true. As the two lock up once more. Mysterio drags him in the middle of the ring, an elbow to the back. Pulls him back up. Mysterio, a drop kick to the back of Mystico. Mysterio drop kicks the back of Mystico. I apologize. They're flying all.
Come on.
They're flying all over the ring right now. 1, and it's a kick out for Mysterio. This is nuts. These two masked luchadors are definitely trying to make a name for themselves as Mysterio has him in the cover, but it's a kick out of 2.
That's the highest count we've gotten so far in this match.
This is very true. These two are going to do whatever it takes to put away each other. This is incredible.
Oh.
This is definitely everything we could have hoped for, and then some. Going for it all. A diving knee drop, and it does attempt to connect, but Mysterio ends up rolling up Mystico for a 1 count, if that. A stomp to the...
These two in the ring, it might be a terrifying combination. But nothing is less than success for these two.
Just incredible so far. As a cover for Mystico, kicking out at 1. And
oh my god, and a Hurricane Rana.
What a Hurricane Rana. And a running moonsault. You've got to be kidding me.
These two are putting their bodies on the line.
Pulling out every stop here. You are absolutely correct. And another roll-up. This time
1,
from Mystico.
2. Oh.
and it's a kick out of 2. The 2 just continuing to go at it. Several kicks from Mystico. You don't see that very often.
I don't, and this is why. 1, 2. No,
Another kick
we don't see it that often because we don't see these two in the same ring often.
This is very true.
On many parts.
Remember, folks, tonight's episode of FPW, XCW, I should say, is brought to you by HOPW. HOPW, the home of professional wrestling. As we get to a 4 count before Mysterio rolls back in the ring, they prepare to do combat once more. Mysterio with a headlock takes it into a bulldog. Pulls Mystico up.
Oh, they're gonna roll up. No, with the ropes.
Wow, another roll up.
No, so many roll ups.
So many pins. This is incredible. And it's a drop kick to the knee. Mystico is doing everything he can to put Mysterio out of his misery.
Why did you drop kick him in the knee? He's so sure he could have just hit him in the head.
Well, I think it's a strategy that Mysterio is very famous for his bad knee. I think Mystico's trying to weaken it.
That is very understandable.
Very, definitely. As the two continue to go at it, they're both back to a vertical base. And it's an Irish whip from Mysterio.
I don't know if I bring to the corner.
I don't know if I'd call it an Irish whip with Mexicans. Mysterio, going for it. 619. You've got to be kidding me. A roll up. 1, 2. 2.9. 2.9.
No way.
How did Mystico kick out of the 619?
Rey Mysterio had this match, game, set match. But no, Mystico, pulling out everything possible, kicks out of the 619.
This is incredible. This is just going for it all. And he misses. Mysterio with a critical pin.
Oh!
And it's all over, apparently.
Ooh, and the neck breaker.
Is it over? I'm so confused.
It should be over. He should have kicked out of that move.
I don't understand.
They're both down and out. And they're both up at the same time.
And it looks like Mystico is not anywhere near finished with Rey Mysterio yet.
Nowhere.
Oh, a drop toe hold. That move can be deadly, apparently. A crossbody.
Wow. A crossbody right to Rey Mysterio. And what is Rey do? Oh, he stomped on his head.
And a drop kick of sorts from Mystico. The two are just having such a good match. I can't believe it.
With almost hitting the 24-minute mark. This is a huge way to kick off XCW, a new beginning.
You're very, very right, Zach. 1, 2. Oh, another kick out.
God. They both kicked out.
Mystico wasn't going to let the match end that way. And
neither of these men should have won this match yet.
And it's another cover from Mysterio. And another kick out. How long do you think these two can keep going?
I don't think they're going to be... They're not going to be going for much longer, but I can tell you that much.
The diving leg drop, but it hurts Mysterio more. And Mystico stands up first, and he just takes Mysterio out. Wow.
No. Right back.
The two lock up again. This time, Mystico rams Mysterio into the corner. I don't even know. Wait, what?
What is this?
What? He stole the 619! My God! That dirty!
1, 2, 3.
Mystico wins it! He stole the move! He stole the damn move when he stole the damn match!
619 has defeated Rey Mysterio.
He stole the damn match!
He did not steal anything. That was an amazing fight between the two. But in the end, Rey Mysterio could not stay awake from his own finishing move. That
sure was a great match. And so far, we are live here at XCW, and we're trying to get the link for anyone who would like to watch us live. So give us a second to figure this out. Well, what did you think of that match?
I thought that match was nothing less than success. I'll send it to a few people.
All right, well, our next match is going to be one that is a little bit different, a little bit more extreme. It's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, a barbed wire death match. And it's going to feature a couple of very good competitors.
Honestly, I don't think there's going to be anything better than the matches we have scheduled tonight.
Well, I would be careful what you're saying right now, because it sounds like RVD will be in this match against the one, the only, the extremist himself, Jeff Hardy.
This is going to be quite possibly the match of the night.
And apparently it's just going to be a normal match. They changed their minds on us. They never tell us what's going on.
Yeah, we don't get paid enough to do this.
We really don't. In any case, we don't. You're right. In any case, we are back live. The two locking up. Jeff Hardy gets suplexed by RVD.
Dropped right on his back.
This is incredible right now. It's just so great to finally have this company up and running. XCW. This is the first episode of a lot, hopefully.
I plan, you plan, we both want this to live for a very, very long time. And if we keep working like we have, it will stay alive.
Well, so far, these two men have been pretty even since the inception of the match, locking up there, but nothing doing. No dice for either competitor. Jeff Hardy sets it up. He's got a suplex, but RVD reversing it. Jeff Hardy reversing that into a mule kick.
What's happening?
A drop toe hold.
Reversal upon reversal upon reversal again.
It's like these two know each other so well.
They do.
And RVD trying to go back on the attack. Irish whip on Jeff Hardy, running, and it's a kick of some sort, taking down Jeff Hardy.
Two of the most hardcore wrestlers in history in the ring at the same time.
Standing moonsault. First cover of the match, and RVD not able to finish as Jeff Hardy kicks out at one. But a Russian leg sweep by, I'm not sure who that was by, but Jeff Hardy got the better of it.
I'm gonna
and ends a Giri.
Yeah.
This is incredible. And they're trading blows. RVD with a couple kicks, taking down both men. Well, let's not forget, RVD is a former WWE and ECW champion. Jeff Hardy is a former WWE and TNA champion.
Jeff Hardy's also has almost held the most tag team championships out of any tag team in history.
This is very true. And
he is but RVD is a multi-time hardcore champion in both WWE and ECW brands.
Well, this is very true. And these two superstars are going to give everything they've got for these fans. And that's the good thing about this XCW. We don't care if you like superstars or you hate superstars. We're not going to book our card based off of that. We're going to make the best matches possible for you folks at home.
If you want to see wrestling, then you're going to get wrestling. And that's exactly what we will offer.
And this, as RVD going for a strangulation choke of some sort, using his legs.
Rear naked chokehold, I believe.
And it's a cover from Jeff Hardy, but a kick out easily from RVD. Jeff Hardy just hasn't done enough damage yet, as he does a punch to the head and an elbow drop to the legs.
Not even a 1 count did yet.
RVD with a Green Bay plunge and a standing drop, or a diving drop kick from the top rope, I should say. A Russian leg sweep from Jeff Hardy. This is insanity right now. These two superstars are doing everything they can to each
right
other.
to the corner. Keep sending him to the corner. Oh, and he gets drilled right into the mat. Goes for the rope break.
Another rope break. I swear.
Oh, right to the outside, run on the mats.
And RVD taunting Jeff Hardy. Wow.
Three.
I don't know if that's a wise decision, Rob. Well,
Rob, I don't think he's making many of the best decisions. If you want to beat Jeff Hardy, you must keep him down. Make sure he cannot get up and get back at you. Two.
As the diving kick almost puts away Jeff Hardy. Wow.
At 7 minutes, Jeff Hardy is almost lost to Rob Van Dam. Jeff Hardy just can't get the upper hand here tonight.
And so far, RVD is just wailing on Jeff Hardy. I don't think there's any better way to put that. And oh no, don't do it, Rob. Oh, superplex.
Superplex right off the top rope.
You've got to be kidding me. And it bounced off the ropes into a shoulder block.
And a shoulder tackle.
And a second shoulder block. He thinks he's John Cena.
Damn. And that's got to be it. It's going to be over very soon.
But RVD getting countered by Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, a punch to the head of Rob Van Dam.
And another Green Bay plunge from RVD. This is incredible. And Jeff Hardy countering it into a drop toe hold. He's going to try to get the cover, I think. Nope, an elbow drop instead.
What is Jeff trying to accomplish against Van Dam? Oh, and an enzuigiri.
And another diving headbutt. These diving headbutts are dangerous for a lot of reasons.
Next, Chris Benoit.
And a bridging back suplex.
Two.
And Jeff Hardy kicks out of 2. These two superstars are giving everything they can to this show so far. And I cannot say that I am bored by any means. These two are doing everything they can for this.
This is such a this is not even, I can't even say it's back and forth. This match seems like it's been one-sided most of it, but Jeff Hardy is doing his best to come back and win the match against Rob Van Dam.
But that's definitely not going to help. Nor is that. A drop kick from the top rope. Rob Van Dam, a scoop and a slam, taking Jeff Hardy out.
Right to the outside.
Jeff Hardy gets right back in.
It's up like it's nothing, and he's back in.
Jeff Hardy has the Hardy spirit, the I will not die.
The shoulder tackle.
Although, Jeff, it might be best that you just die here.
just die here. Like right in the center of the ring.
Jawbreaker from Jeff Hardy, and now he's going to the top.
Oh! Not even hit?
It did, but it didn't do any damage to RVD. And the Swanton.
Swanton bomb.
That's got to be it, but RVD gets back up. Bridging back suplex.
No selling it.
You've got to be kidding me. Another jawbreaker from Jeff Hardy. Running. The flying clothesline into a DDT. Wow.
Something interesting.
Well, it was something indeed, as these two are just continuing to put on a show. The Irish Whip, RVD coming at him, but Jeff Hardy countering into a jawbreaker again. So many jawbreakers. You would think that he's on a sugar rush.
They both want to win this match, and who could blame them? These are two of the greatest wrestlers that there are today.
This is very true. And wow, a kick right to Jeff Hardy's face. And the 5-star frog splash. That's got to be it.
That's going to be it.
No, Jeff Hardy gets back up. This is ridiculous. Whisper in the Wind. That was Whisper in the Wind. And another one.
That's a swanton.
No, that's Whisper in the Wind. It's a corkscrew.
Whisper in the Wind is when he kicks him in the head.
No, Whisper in the Wind is when he runs and dives down. The swanton is the front flip.
No, he kicks him in the head.
Well, whatever it was awesome. And Jeff Hardy, extreme leg drop.
Finally got the leg drop.
And I'm sure our YouTube audience will clarify for us later.
Yeah.
Back suplex from Rob Van Dam. And Jeff Hardy countering with the drop toe hold. These two just don't know when to quit. They are going on 15 minutes. Jeff Hardy has made his way back into this match. We thought that this was going to be
Land
one-sided.
DDT.
Yeah, good DDT and a standing
Oh,
moonsault.
backflip.
That's
1,
it. That's it.
2,
That's it.
3, and
RVD wins.
game. Rob Van Dam has defeated Jeff Hardy here tonight on XCW.
And that's definitely going to give Rob Van Dam a lot of confidence. Well, our next match is going to be something a little more interesting. It's going to be a barbed wire death match. And hold on.
We just need to make sure that our main event is for the World Championship.
Of course. If I can figure out how to make all this work. Remember, folks, I'm new to this, so give me some time to adjust everything.
Understandable.
We are going to have a best of 3 series between Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. This is our memorial match that we were talking about earlier, folks.
I really hope this match steals the show. 2 of my favorite wrestlers in history. Rest in peace to both of them.
This is it, folks. Best of luck to both these competitors. As the bell rings, they go at each other very quickly. Chris Benoit backing Eddie Guerrero into the corner. Eddie Guerrero with a punch to the head and a second punch to the head. The two are going at it again, and Chris Benoit counters with a punch to the head.
You can already see in the fire they both have that they want to win this match.
Well, they both have a lot of animosity towards each other, and this is surprising considering they were best friends.
They know each other so much. They are best friends, like you just said.
Well, and driving Benoit's head in the post, I don't know if that's such a good idea, Eddie. Something might happen later. A Hurricane Rana from the top rope.
Oh, God.
1. Then a kick out quickly by Benoit. A scoop and a slam. And an elbow to the back of the head. Wow. Eddie Guerrero, take no prisoners. Just trying to take Benoit down as fast as possible. You can tell.
And can you blame him?
No, because Benoit's dangerous. The longer Benoit goes in the ring, the more dangerous he gets. And an Irish whip to the corner. Benoit trying to go for something, but Eddie Guerrero countering with a punch. Eddie Guerrero picks up Benoit, suplexes him out of the ring. What an early going so far for these two superstars. What a match. Benoit, several punches to the head, and I think he might
going to get themselves counted out.
I don't think they care about whether they get counted out or not, as much as they care about beating the living daylights out of each other. A drop kick to the knee of Chris Benoit.
Really care about beating the hell out of each other, so one of them can't go home tonight and can't provide. We all know Benoit can't provide.
Oh, wow. Anyway, Guerrero Irish whipping Benoit off the ropes in a drop toe hold from Guerrero. Wow, another Hurricane Rana from Eddie.
1, 2, no, and a kick out by Benoit.
And Eddie is one of the most complete superstars in WWE history. He has the ability to go lucha, but he also has the ability to become a submission expert and a grappling expert, and it's just incredible. But Eddie Guerrero has some deceiving strength as he had Guerrero in that hold. Or he had Benoit.
About WWE, he's one of the greatest in professional wrestling history.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the chair. Oh, and oh my God. He's lying. He's cheating. He's stealing.
Wow. Eddie Guerrero.
Did Chris Benoit lose that?
No, they didn't count it. The ref apparently saw Eddie Guerrero pull the chair out of his pants.
Yeah, where'd you get the damn chair?
I really have no idea. But a suplex from Eddie Guerrero. Benoit gets up very quickly. Irish whip from Eddie. And a drop toe hold. That had to hurt.
That happens when you don't sit down correctly, Eddie.
In any case. Oh, and an eye rake from Eddie. Wow. That's...
And when you try to define back and forth, you watch this match. This is the definition of a back and forth fight.
Eddie Guerrero bouncing off the ropes in a clothesline shoulder block hybrid, and he puts him in the sharpshooter, I think.
Or yeah, sharpshooter.
It was either the sharpshooter or the Boston Crab. In any case, an Irish whip from Chris Benoit.
Either way, they both hurt.
And Eddie Guerrero just kicks him. He just takes Benoit down to the ground, bouncing off the ropes, going for a clothesline and connecting, and it's a press pin. One, two. Benoit able to kick out, but it has been dominating so far for Eddie.
Barely getting the kick out here tonight.
Benoit is definitely one of the better superstars in WWE history, but I don't think he's any match for Eddie here. As Eddie going to the top rope, he's looking to finish it. Viva La Raza, the 5-star frog splash.
1, 2.
That's it. Eddie Guerrero just destroying Benoit in the first match.
Eddie Guerrero with 1 victory over Benoit.
And remember, this is a best 2 out of 3 match.
If Eddie Guerrero gets the next victory, that's it. That's over for the 2.
I don't know. Benoit.
I think Chris Benoit is really angered. He's really looking for the victory in the second match.
And apparently we have our first viewer. Hi, viewer at home.
Hello, viewer.
In any case, the 2 lock up again, and Eddie Guerrero just destroying Benoit, just knocks him clear down.
He's already going for the pin, 2.
And he gets 2 really fast. That's
wow.
Eddie Guerrero is just dominating right now.
To the top. Oh God.
This is incredible. This is just incredible. And this is the type of action you can see every week here on XCW. We are borrowing the HOPW sponsored ring.
1, 2.
Eddie Guerrero gets 2.9 on Chris Benoit.
I think Benoit will
Crossface out of nowhere.
The crossface.
Where did he get that? How did he pull that out?
Is there hope for Benoit? I want to say there is, but at this point, at his current state, I don't think there is any hope for Benoit in this match.
As the DDT from Eddie Guerrero, but Benoit.
And a suplex.
Benoit is trying everything he can to get back in this match, but I just don't know. Benoit, powerbomb pin.
Not even a 1 count.
And
where's he going?
It's sad to say, this match is so far from being competitive right now. Eddie Guerrero with a press pin, he's just trying to end it.
2. No.
Benoit kicks out.
One of the most one-sided matches I've ever seen.
And we thought this was going to be a top match on the card. You've got to be kidding me.
Well, there's no denying it is one of the top matches on the card. But hell no, did we think it was going to end up like this.
Oh, crossface. You've got to be kidding me. And Eddie Guerrero getting backbreaker. The knee to the back from Benoit. This is something. Benoit trying to make a comeback with the octopus stretch. Eddie Guerrero getting out of it rather easily. Irish whip to Eddie Guerrero. And it is
Benoit with a German suplex.
We know that one very well from a certain WWE superstar named Brock Lesnar. 1,
2, no!
Benoit just won't give up.
Every time we think it's going to be over, Benoit somehow, someway kicks out.
And for anyone watching at home, we do apologize for any technical difficulties we may have had or may be having, as Eddie Guerrero with a backbreaker of sorts. And he's going for a sharpshooter of some sort, cloverleaf mix. As a DDT from Chris Benoit.
I'm putting my money on Eddie Guerrero for this match as much as I love Chris Benoit.
Is anyone
no way he's coming back from this brutal beatdown.
And it may be over right here.
2,
it's
30.
Over.
That's it.
2-0.
Eddie Guerrero has defeated Chris Benoit.
What a match, though. The 2 just putting on a great show for us here.
I need to congratulate these 2. That's one of the greatest matches that I have gotten the chance to witness. They are both 2 phenomenal wrestlers.
And we're not going to give you any phony shit like HOPW. HOPW uses their fancy editors. But you know what we do? We just do it. We stream it all live for you. We show you what we're doing. We're not going to sit here and lie to you. We're not going to deceive you. We know that if you don't like it, you won't come watch.
Well, if you don't like it, you won't come back. And you know what? That's fine. Because that just gives us ways so we can improve and become better than we are now.
This is very true. And we are working on a team match of sorts. I'm not really sure how this works.
Tag team match in XCW history.
If we can figure out how to make it work, that will be what it is.
Yeah, if.
And it might be a 5-on-5 match, to be honest.
NWO versus D-Generation X.
Well, yeah, of course. If I can find Ric Flair, there's Ric Flair. So, actually, I'm going to edit that team name.
That's Evolution.
It's Evo DX, actually. Shawn Michaels was never an Evolution.
Evo X.
Well, folks, that's your first team of 5. Your next team is going to be known as Team WWE. And it's going to feature some very interesting superstars. It's going to feature tag team specialists Brian Kendrick and Paul London. We're going to have The Undertaker.
Interesting is the kind way you can put it.
Kane. And everyone's favorites, Hulk Hogan. And
absolutely wild here tonight.
Well, maybe that doesn't work. We are sorry, folks. We are pretty incompetent at this. We're not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Blue corner. Computer confirmed. But if we can figure this out, this is going to be pretty badass. And there it is, I think. Right? I'm not really sure what I did. No. I've broken it.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we can't have nice things. So apparently we've accidentally started a Randy Orton Triple H match, but unfortunately this will not stand because I screwed up.
Interpromotional matches.
So let's do something different. Instead of trying to do a tag team match, because let's be honest, that's probably not going to happen. Let's go with a one-on-one match, and let's give TNA a little love.
Everybody loves TNA.
Except for gay guys.
There's a select few that enjoy TNA. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of them
sometimes. In any case, it's gonna be Kevin Nash taking on Samoa Joe. We do apologize for our relative incompetence. We're working on it. As you can see,
Are we really?
As you can see, a lot of people want to Skype us, but we say no. And we are in a very strange ring. I've never seen this. Apparently we've went to a whole different arena somehow. But Kevin Nash. We are in a different country. Kevin Nash putting the hammer to Samoa Joe. The two locking up again. And it's a bear hug from Kevin Nash. And this will be the last match of the evening. We will be doing the rest of the show tomorrow, hopefully. But we wanted to finish it up with a good quality match for you folks who have tuned in. We also don't want to run the clock over too much because Google and YouTube like to get cranky when you run an hour-long show.
Yeah, that's true.
Going for a back chop with Samoa Joe there. The two lock up again. And Kevin Nash with an elbow to the back of the head. Now, we don't know who commentary will be, so savor this chance to enjoy our voices as Samoa Joe with a throw taking down Kevin Nash.
Voices.
This is true. Kevin Nash with an elbow to the back of the neck. And Samoa Joe countering with a kick. So far, this match has been relatively boring compared to the rest of them.
Yeah, just a little.
I'm not going to sit here and lie. These two superstars probably should not be on my television screen right now.
No, not at all.
But that's okay, because Kevin Nash using his power to take down Samoa Joe. And I don't know how he lifted that man over his head. I mean, how big is Samoa Joe? 350?
Give or take.
There's no reason he should be doing that.
Yeah.
But that's okay. And
Soft match.
oh wow, putting him in a sleeper hold of some sort. These two superstars really don't have much history.
Not at all.
I really don't think these two superstars have ever faced each other. Kevin Nash, famous for being known as Diesel in the WWE. Samoa Joe, famous for his many years in TNA.
Kevin Nash also had the short stint in TNA. We can't forget about that.
That is true. In any case, though, these two are definitely not.
They're not compatible in the ring.
No. And that is our mistake as bookers, and we do apologize. But we're going to make the best of the situation as a choke
That
toss.
is your mistake as booker. I did not book this match.
You allowed it to pass. In any case,
I'm trying to get my own damn game to work.
rear naked choke there from Samoa Joe. Kevin Nash takes him down and puts him. Is that a Walls of Jericho?
Whatever he's trying to do, we have no idea.
Samoa Joe diving. Oh, a diving crossbody of some sort. Why is Samoa Joe doing that?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
In any case, Kevin Nash takes down Samoa Joe. And a running, bouncing off the ropes, and nothing doing there. Samoa Joe doing a cutthroat taunt and puts him in the STF. That move used to be known as the STFU in my time, folks. And Kevin Nash gets to.
We all remember that.
In any case,
WWE doesn't care.
several knees to the head. Samoa Joe then hits an elbow, bouncing off the ropes, and he does something to Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe gets right back up, takes down Nash. Nash gets right back up, and an elbow to the back of Samoa Joe's head. These two superstars are boring us to death. Hitting a chokeslam out of nowhere is Kevin Nash, but Samoa Joe able to counter it. And Kevin Nash drags Samoa Joe away. For all the trash talking we've done about this match, it has been a pretty good paced match.
It has been quite a successful match, as much as we want to beat up the match for being as bad as it seems.
In any case, Samoa Joe pulling Kevin Nash back and putting him in a headlock of sorts. These two.
Samoa's submission machine is looking to make Kevin Nash tap out tonight.
But that won't be any easy task, as it's a power bomb. Is that the Razor's Edge?
1, 2, 3, and that's it. Kevin Nash, in the shortest match of the night, has defeated Samoa Joe.
Not the shortest. Remember, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit.
One of the shortest with a jackknife powerbomb.
Well, that's all we've got for you, folks. Thank you for watching. We hope to see you again soon. Tune in, subscribe, like, you know the drill.